Guys, congratulations on the show.
Thank you. Thanks.
How has the last couple of years been, given the show's now come out and there's been fan reactions and all the stuff that's in between? How's navigating that for the last year and then coming back to England to shoot season 2?
Well, coming back to England, I mean, it's twofold. It's sort of bittersweet because we had such a good time and such a warm welcome in New Zealand. But we were there under very tricky circumstances with the COVID and there was hiatus and all that stuff. But it served us incredibly well in terms of creating a very strong bond between the cast. So that set us off on a really good footing for starting filming season 2 in the UK. But we've always known we were going to be telling this story in season 2, so we've just been really looking forward to that.
Yeah, and the fans have been a joy. Like, honestly, we're at San Diego Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, and it's just like to share, and it was a very different experience to the first time round because it was an unknown thing the first time, whereas the second time it's like you're there and fans are coming up to you and talking about the show and giving their opinions, and that is always really nice to have that engagement. Yeah, so it's been a joy to share it with people that love Tolkien, and people that had never heard of Tolkien and are still watching the show.
Yeah.
If it's tip-top fandom, that's San Diego is like the place to go.
Oh yeah,
it
is.
There's like just manic, feverish love of their
it's full on, but
they
get
absolutely.
Yeah, and they know their stuff, which is really, it's the most exciting thing about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love the dynamic between you two in this show, and you touched upon about your excitement for doing season 2 and everything that comes between. How have you guys found that dynamic to play? Because on screen it's kind of like an odd couple. There's a bit of humour, but also the darkness is swelling around, shall we say?
Yeah. Well, that it's a dream story to play. Two guys, two actors coming to work for however many months it took. It's just the two of us essentially, playing out this initially kind of friendly, warm, shared passion, two kind of genius minds, and then which eventually kind of goes off the rails and becomes a bit creepy and a bit lopsided and a bit tricky and a bit dark and a bit traumatic and a bit grisly.
Yeah. Just a bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, but it's gradual and it's kind of, oh, what just happened there? It's kind of, oh, did he just do that? It's cool.
Yeah, and for you, I mean, people kind of know the trajectory, but there's an interest in this. You're in an interesting area here because you're on the path, but you don't quite know the actual path. That must be exciting to do because people think they know what's to come, but actually...
Exactly. I mean, we knew that we were going to tell this story in some way, but we didn't know we'd do the Anatar thing. That was something that came to the piece quite late on, and we were super excited when we found out that was happening. And similarly, like it's tricky with Sauron because I know there's a whole bunch of things that have to happen in this show, and it's a large part of what Tolkien wrote about this time period is his journey and him basically going to different parts of Middle Earth and just like wreaking havoc. He goes somewhere and then he destroys it and then leaves, and goes somewhere else and destroys that and then leaves. So this is the beginning of that journey, and it's such a cool story, and to know we're sticking so close to the canon is just super exciting for fans, but like us as well because we're fans.
Yeah. There's I was talking to Morphy the other day. She was telling me about this heavy metal song that bears.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that yet.
Everything else. Apparently, it's very good. I haven't listened to it yet, but I've been asking everybody their own kind of entrance music and all that kind of stuff. What would your in those rooms for you two together? What would be the music that's playing?
I would always go with Philip Glass. My personal sort of prep music, because it seems to me to sum up everything that's going on in his mind and the kind of intricacy and the kind of forensic repetition, and I find it hugely inspiring, actually.
I like that. Or Sauron's music.
At the moment, it was some choral music.
Okay.
So chosen not specifically to be any like specific choir, but I think the top one was the King's College at Cambridge Choir, and I can't remember the song, but I can have a look. I'll have a look after this and tell you.
But
Still on my Spotify.
Lord of the Rings playlist.
Yeah.
With heavy metal.
We should do one. We should do a playlist.
Yeah.
Of the things that we all listen to.
That'd be quite interesting.
I've had Slipknot today. I've had Queen today.
Who has Slipknot?
Maxim.
Classic Isildur.
In his
Slipknot.
little
Classic
earpiece he
baldric.
would have. Yeah, yeah.
That's just him. That's not Isildur.
It's a bit of both, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
both, guys, I wish you all the best for season 2. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
again.
you very much.
Thank you so much. Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey,